Welcome. I am your budget buddy. In today's video, we're going to focus on why you should make a budget to track your personal finances. Now, I'm going to give you 3 examples of why you should. Before we begin, it's useful to define what we mean when we say budget, because budget actually has 2 components that are both equally important. So the first component is the budget itself, and that's your plan. It may be a plan for, the following month, 3 months, maybe a year. But the idea is that you're identifying the money that you think will be coming in and the expenses that will be going out. And together, that's your budget plan. But a budget by itself, just that plan, is not actually very useful. In order to get use out of that, you need to actually compare what happens versus the plan that you created. So what happens includes things like the actual income and the actual expenses happening, and how did that compare to your plan? So a budget's only effective when these 2 things are brought together. So every time I use the word budgeting, I'm really referring to the plan and to the tracking as one. Fair enough? All right, well with that, let's go into my top 3 reasons why you should create a budget. The first reason why you should budget is that knowledge is power. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever looked at your bank statement or looked at the balance of your bank statement online and asked yourself, I thought I had more money than that? Or maybe you've been working to pay down your credit card and you get a statement and all of a sudden you find that you owe more than you thought you'd owe. These are some signs that maybe having a budget and tracking your expenses would be helpful to understand why these things are happening, or maybe even to prevent them. So by doing budgeting, you're able to give yourself information that you can use to try to make your financial situation better, or certainly to take more control. So that's my top reason why you should budget. And that kind of transitions well into my second reason, which is budgeting allows you to plan ahead. So, for example, maybe you're thinking about going on a vacation and you want to save up for that. Or maybe you have some debt, you'd like to bring that debt down a little faster than you're currently doing, and you need a plan to get there. Or maybe it's just something simple like you have appliances in the house that need repair, replacement, a roof that needs replacement, something big, right? So a budget is something that allows you to create a plan to save for these goals that you may want to set for yourself. Without using a budget, you can get there, but you might not get there as quickly or as effectively. And in some cases, you may not get there at all. So budgeting is great for helping you to plan ahead. Now, the third and final reason why I think it's important for you to budget is that budgeting actually is pretty easy. And I know that for many that might be counterintuitive. Certainly it's easier for some people than it is for others, but it's still easy no matter who you are. And Budget Buddy focuses on giving tools, tips, and techniques that allows you to spend as minimal time as possible while still achieving all those benefits of budgeting that I've just talked about. In fact, our goal is that you'll only spend a maximum of about 30 minutes twice a month. And that should be enough to effectively budget and track your expenses. It might take you a little bit to get to that point, but that's the goal. So the 3 reasons are knowledge is power, planning ahead, and budgeting is actually simple. So hopefully I've convinced you that budgeting makes sense for you and I've gotten you interested in budgeting. And if I have, you're in luck, because Budget Buddy is all about helping you to budget. And by the way, it's free. All the tools, all the videos, the forum at budbud.org, Budget Buddy, budbud.org, they're all designed to make it as easy, simple, and inexpensive as possible for you to set up your own budget and start to track your own expenses. In other videos I'll walk through the main tool that we've designed to help you do that. We'll go into a little more detail about how to complete the tool and other videos. And I'll even have some bonus videos that will share some secret techniques and tips that are hidden in that tool that as you become a little more advanced in budgeting, you may have some interest in checking out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope I helped convince you that budgeting is right for you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day.